Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Geis, and from the Villager Cigar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well, man.
So today we are talking about the Tatuaje Havana 6 Verocú Blue #1. Cigar is a Toro 6 1/4 by 52. Comes out of the My Father factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Nicaraguan Corojo. Buyer and filler both from Nicaragua, blended by Pete Johnson. Price point is $12, and the cigar was released in August of 2022. And we picked these cigars up from Blue Smoke of Dallas. So if you are ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, be sure to stop in for a fine cigar. And if you give them a call, they may ship to you if you ask nicely and don't mention us. All right. Seth, no, Jiunn, take us to your flavor experience of the cigar.
You've never done that. What's going on?
I scared Seth.
That'd be kind of a fun wrench. Like,
whenever Jude, whenever we do a review when you're not
I need
part of it,
like prep
Seth's
time
first. And the first one we do, he's always like not prepared because he thinks you're the first one, but you're not in that review, so
I see.
catches him off guard a little bit.
Okay. I liked the first third. I really liked, how it was rich, kind of robust, kind of a flavor profile. I got like this like meatiness to it, not like man balls must, but like like a barnyard, you know what I mean? It had a nice pop of cedar, spicy cedar, baking spices. Last couple of thirds wasn't as of a robust, like rich profile. It was just mainly just like that spicy cedar baking spice going on. So, good first third, but overall, I thought it was pretty average. Yeah.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
First of all, I thought the aroma of the cold cigar at the foot was fantastic. Oak, barnyard spice, leather, sweet earth. It was rocking. First third delivered with the musty ball notes that Jiunn was discussing. There was some creaminess. I had some oak qualities. There's like this vegetal green pepper, but it wasn't like bad, because usually you're like, that's kind of, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, what the hell, this is not going to be pleasant. But it was all right. So, and then it had some leather qualities as well, medium full strength and body. As the cigar progressed, got a little bit spicier, a little bit peppier. I just made up a word there, by the way. Medium full in strength and body, less creaminess, just oak, leather, really enjoyable. Final third kind of just the same, upwards with the strength. Enjoyable, good, really good burn and draw.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
So I didn't get the man balls so much. I got more sweet hay and creme brulee. So I guess maybe I just like really creamy man balls. I don't know. I definitely got baking spices, and the baking spices kind of they didn't come out really strong, which is nice. They built as the cigar went on, which I always appreciate. So I would say they kind of reached medium through the first third, and then there was some bread sweetness, which was accenting and sort of fighting against the spices, which was nice. Second third was more bread, and the baking spices kind of fell down to mild, which surprised me. So light wood, bread, mild spices, almost like a gingerbread combination in the second third. And then last third, earth, wood, spices, and bread. And then there was like a bit of a sharp wood and earth combination into the post draw, and then a little bit of mild acrid earth, which went away. But then earth kind of became the dominant flavor in the last third. So a little more intense than the first part of the cigars, and I felt like it kind of lost a lot of its harmonious nature. Burn was pretty good. I had to do a touch-up in the last third. There's some waviness throughout the review, and then draw was perfect. So yeah, good cigar for me. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted and bitter cedar along with mild black pepper. I got a light chalkiness that joined in fairly quickly and some mustiness a little bit later. Second third saw dry earth join, and the final third saw the chalkiness depart. Flavor profile just never got off the ground for me in this cigar. Bitter cedar was just kind of a detractor the whole time. I wrote in my review that I was hoping that my experience wasn't kind of what everybody else got, and that obviously wasn't the case. So that's good. Maybe I got the one off here, but I wouldn't really see myself coming back to this. I might try it, based on your guys' reviews of it, but maybe I'll smoke the #2 as a a try to see the differences between the two. But yeah, this one just it wasn't for me with that kind of that bitterness right from the start. Getting to the score is going to start at the top with John at 6.72. Seth gave it a 6.57. Jiunn gave it a 6.1. I gave it a 5.65. So, John, how'd that 6.72 match up for you?
Man, what's up with me matching up with Seth on scores this round? It's very weird. It's weirding me out. It's freaking me out. No, it matches up well. It was a really good experience. I was impressed with how restrained the profile was. Yeah, a good cigar, and the score matches up well.
All right, Seth, 6.57.
Almost
Almost did it. I was waiting to call you on it.
I was almost actually, with the funny thing, I was watching, I'll get to that in the end. Listen, I liked it. I like this wrapper compared with the original Verocú. I just like the blend. I like the creaminess that comes with it. Adds a layer of elegance. It made me think of when, what was it, Opus X used like the shade grown. I think Opus X has like the angel share where it has like that shade grown wrapper. So it just softens up the Opus blend. That's kind of what this does. So yeah, I'd smoke them again, but I like the Escasios, or however pronounce the other ones, where they use the same wrapper.
All right, Jiunn, 6.1.
I mean, the 6.1 is a decent score, but I don't. This isn't one of my favorite tatuajes. I feel like one of the there's a couple of key marks that if it's a good tat that Pete does a really good job of doing, which is giving me like body and richness. I felt like this one didn't have that throughout the whole cigar, and it lacked that for the last couple of thirds, which made ultimately why it was kind of average. So yeah, I completely disagree with John and Seth.
My 5.65 matches up well. I was an average flavor profile throughout, but I had really good construction. That's what kind of gets it in that mid sixes. But yeah, I kind of have to play this role this year. Otherwise, as we during the countdown, we start at number 7 and go all the way up to number 1. And it would be Tatuaje, 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 Tatuaje. So I've got to kind of tone things down a little bit with the group so that we don't come off as
simmer it down
fanboy website, like some other sites where you get like seven of the same brand on the top 10 list. So no, just in all honesty, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I've been down on Tatuaje this year. Final thoughts, Seth. You had a story you were going to tell about something with the microphone or something.
Microphone.
He was probably going to say something like he was watching a Arizona game and blah 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 something.
Yeah.
No, I was watching the news the other day, and someone went to go speak, and then the news moderator was like, "Oh, your mic's muted," and I was like, "Those fucking rookies!" I was like, "That's the shit I pull right there all the time." I was like, "Man, if Aaron was that host, he'd be ripping them a new one on live TV."
It's like, this is national TV, for crying out loud.
But listen, I think that if I had the opportunity, I don't know how easy these are to get, and I imagine they're selling out because they're new and people are buying them up.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to smoke just a Havana 6 next with one of these, and I haven't done it yet. I'm sure somebody has. I'd love to see what that difference is, because he's used this wrapper on a couple other blends. And I really like it. I like the blends that he's used it with. So yeah.
All right. Wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Read the full written review on the website, developingpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels. You can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, on iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Very cool.
Check out Jiunn's OnlyFans page.